Okay, so we'll try and keep this video quick and to the point, really. So yeah, on yesterday's post, I sort of gave a mention. There's a new feature, Pegasus Stadium. It was like I said yesterday, bit of the graphics wise, it's still not great, but yeah, it is a new report on here. So if we just go into this here, um, and yeah, I've it has been tarted up. There's been two or three versions just sat around. And yeah, I've gone with the latter one and done a bit of development on that. So yeah, this is far better than what was put out yesterday, but there's still some work to do on it, I think. But basically, yeah, you can come here, you can pick the race you wanna go to. So we'll just start off at the Sheffield one. It's got all the details up here. You can just hit play race there, and yeah, this is coming directly from the model outputs, so it's not from the raceform engine. This is from the actual GPP predictions engine. So it shows a little bit. You can come here. It shows the finishing order of the first three that it expects. You can come down here and you can click on any of the dogs, and it will bring up the information that you used to see in the spreadsheet. So it's pulling that information across. It's showing what kind of finisher they are, whether it's a positive grade setup for them, whether they're taking a class drop or whatever. First bend as well. How likely are they to get to the first bend? Is there any risk at the first bend? Yeah, it's just that information, win probability, etc. Recommended price. You can see it all here anyway. So it's just pulling key bits of that information from those spreadsheets just to give you a bit of an overall view. So this is what the model's predicting. This will be the GPP prediction order. However, I'd advise coming into here and just having a look through the profiles. You can see the time evidence, etc. You might actually think that, depending on the prices that are available at the time as well, that you might want to give something else a chance, right? If especially if it's a messy kind of race, it's got that kind of look to it. Then actually, if you've got I don't know, a strong closer or something like that that's sat maybe third or fourth in the order, then actually, depending on what that first bend might look like, you might want to give a chance to that if it's three times the price that it's recommended. So it is really up to you guys. As with anything with this model, it's up to you guys. But I just thought it's a pretty cool feature. You can do it piece by piece if you want. So you can sort of have a look at the first bend, what dog is likely to lead, mid race. You can see track four is pretty much all the way here. The model's saying it should just break out and potentially lead all the way, but it doesn't always work out like that, of course. And yeah, you can just flick to whatever races you want. Now, in time, what I will say is the handicaps look, visually they just perform the same as anything else, but in time, I will have handicaps looking different on here, so I will have them staged, um, at various points on the track and everything else. So I will incorporate that in time, but at the minute, this is how it is. Um, yeah, and the same with sprints really. They won't be doing a whole lap of the track, obviously. With sprint, I'll do something to visualize them different. That's my aim anyway. But I need to get like a 3D engine in there and to do all that. So it's something that's maybe in the pipeline, depending how difficult it is. But I think this is pretty good as it is anyway, and it can give you a bit of an idea. Yeah, you can just click up. So this is much different to. So it has been added as well to the meeting by meeting. So if we open up the meeting by meeting, you can see that every race here, if you're going through this report, you can also open the Pegasus Stadium and run the race. Okay, but what it is worth noting is that this is from the GPP prediction model. This is from the race form, so the predicted order here is not necessarily going to be the same as what it is in the Pegasus Stadium here. So the reason why I think that's pretty cool, and you can flip from one to the other, is you can sort of do your study in here, see what you like with the times and everything else, and then go into what the predictors saying and see if it tallies up. Maybe you can go in and have a look at the different dogs in here and see what sort of ties up, if you like. But I'll leave that with you guys to play around with. I'm just running the reports now for tomorrow properly. I had a bit of an issue with the star transition, if you like, to the sheet, so I've just got to redo that. But yeah, hope you enjoy it, guys. Please, as always, provide some feedback. It's always valuable. If you've got any suggestions or enhancements or whatever I can do, and then I'll try my best. But yeah, any feedback would be more than welcome.